Gary, a win's a win, I think, is what we can say from that. Second half performance probably improved from the first half.
Yeah.
But playing for 25-30 minutes is probably not acceptable, and why we're in the Shield, really.
Yeah, I think it's probably a fair reflection of what's happened all year, really. As you said there, for 25-30 minutes of that second half, we were very good, scored some great tries and got on the front foot, but 30 minutes out of 80 is not acceptable, really. It's not good enough, and we've got to address this first time performance, because yet again, I think in every game we've played in this Shield, at half time we've let teams be too close to us and not really taking control and charge of the game. So, I need to address that and look at that. But at the end of the day, we got the result that we wanted. But I'm not really convinced that the performance was there, or the manner in which we got the win's not really that satisfactory. But we can't complain too much. It's a win at the end of the day.
Yeah. Discipline again is just letting things down. After that 30 minutes or 25 minutes being well done, suddenly a penalty in possession and Gloucester go on then for almost the last quarter of the game, and we get very, very little ball, and you've got a man simbing for dissent in the first half. Yeah,
discipline. I mean, it wasn't. I can see the players' frustration with some of the referees' calls, if I'm honest with you. However, that's not the right way to react. I don't think, I'm not condoning our poor discipline. I think we need to address that. Certainly need to improve it. But some of the calls were tough on us. I thought we worked a lot this week on our collisions and slowing oppositions down, and I thought we did it really, really well. But he was a bit inconsistent with that, I think, for both teams, and giving penalties against us and letting them get away with stuff. So I can see why the players were frustrated, but at the same time, I'm not condoning it. We need to be better than that. As you rightly say, we put ourselves under an awful lot of pressure in the last 10 minutes by, I don't think we touched the ball. It was a couple of sets out of exit, and that again was down to, all started from poor discipline and giving the penalty away. So yeah, we've got to be better than that. Something we need to address, and as you say, that's probably why we are playing in this competition at the moment.
And that last quarter came after you got a comfortable cushion from being 12-10 down at half time to 32-12 up, and then suddenly conceding a try, and it could all then go pear-shaped again.
And the instructions went on from the field. Don't stop what you're doing because it's working. Why change it? And then we seem to self-implode a little bit, don't we? So yeah, it's a mixed performance, but there were some elements that really, really pleased me today. I thought we looked back to how we can play today, but there's still those areas that are a common theme, or seem to have been a common theme over the last 3 or 4 games. And we let ourselves down, and as I said, the first half performances at the moment are really poor, and something we need to have a look at and address pretty quickly.
We've got a fortnight off now, so it's a fortnight of training before the next match. So I presume time for you and your team to really start hammering some of those messages home.
Yeah, and we certainly hammered it home this week after last week's poor performance at North Wales. All week we've been concentrating on controlling collisions and working on the floor. And I thought we did, as I said, I thought we did it pretty well today. Some of the interpretations from the referee were a bit baffling at times, but I think we did try and improve on that. And I certainly saw an improvement on it in the first half. But yeah, we've got to work on I think it's recognising when to go and when not to go. I think we're executing wrong. We're taking short side options when we should be going long side, and vice versa. We just got to recognise a little bit more and a little bit quicker what we're doing when we're in good ball areas, and start finishing on our terms. We just look a little bit rushed and a little bit unorganised, and everybody wants the ball and everybody wants to score. We've got to be a little bit more disciplined and manage the game better than that.
Got at least one injury. I think Dean Roberts came off. Is it a head?
Yeah. I think it's the 3rd, 4th head injury in succession. We seem to have one every week these days, don't we? Jose Kenga's had 2. Matt Cook last week, and now Dean Roberts. So it seems to be a common theme. I'll have to send them all out with crash shoulders, I think. Going forward.
Hopefully they'll have head tests before the next game.
Yeah, we go through the right protocol. Unfortunately for Matt Cook, it was with it being a Saturday game, it was a day too early for Matt, which ruled him out today. But he'll be back in contention, and as you said, Dean's got a fortnight now, so I'm sure we'll get his sorted out this week and get his head test done, and he'll be available for the week after. And I thought he went well. I thought he took his try really, really well. I mean, he's a new to the club, is Dean. That's only his second, 3rd game, and I think he's doing really well. He's developing really well. I'm seeing some promising signs with Dean. So that's one positive that we've got out today. Is we've got a young lad that's only 2 or 3 games into his season and developing really nicely.
Okay, well done. A win's a win. and let's look forward to the next game.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cheers.